a lot of young people have been embracing some very innovative approaches towards doing business. And this afternoon, I want to bring to you a gentleman who is set to be the next millionaire, if I may say so. And that is Tesh Mbaabu, who is a founder of Cloud9. Many thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you, Chief.
Well, I say you're actually poised to be the next millionaire because you did take part in the KCB Lions Den program where you were able to pitch and convince one of the Lions. And if I'm not wrong, you secured...
Two, actually.
You actually convinced two of them and you secured 7.5 million in terms of financing. Perhaps
Yes.
Talk to us about what your product or company is all about.
Okay, so we run a company by the name Cloud9xp, and we're an online retailer, fun, leisure things to do. So currently we're based in Kenya, but we sell experiences in Kenya and South Africa.
All right.
Yes.
How is what's the significance of you getting this extra push in your business now that investors have put in some money or are planning to put in some money?
I'd say we're very glad. We went into the den asking for 7.5 million for 10%. However, we gave out a little more than we expected. However, we feel very happy towards the next phase of the business because we can time collapse and grow the business at a much faster rate and be able to reach or serve many more customers faster.
Let me look at some of the dynamics that your business faces. It's heavily reliant on technology. Perhaps what are your focus around growth of your business once the money is pumped in and you're able to start making more clients, really?
So Cloud9 is an internet company. So I'd say the main focus for us right now is getting word out there about the business. So we're going to invest heavily in digital marketing. And of course, we are going to put in some money into operations and product development. So currently we run on a web platform, but we're going to have a mobile app as well for iOS and for Android. Yes.
So for this particular business to expand, what's the main lesson you've picked when it comes to entrepreneurship?
Okay, I'd say understanding your business and being able to adjust based on the market, based on what your customers are actually looking for. So I've learned not to be rigid because the company started off as an apparel retailer, but then we saw an opportunity in something that we were really passionate about, and we evolved with it, and as it continued to work out to where we are today. So
I'm curious to find out what's the story behind Cloud9 and even the name itself.
Yeah.
Just walk us through your journey
in entrepreneurship. So I started out my first business straight out of high school. And I was really passionate about technology at that point, but I didn't really know what to focus on. So I went into web development and graphic design and all these sorts of things, went into campus later on to study computer science. And I realized that my passion was in blending commerce and technology. So, and based on the fact that I'm an adventurous spirit and my partners as well, we tried to come up with a concept that would engage adventurous and happy people to create a lifestyle. And that's how the apparel business began. Later on, as we were...
So you used to sell a lot of merchandise and clothing, yeah?
Yes, that's how we started out in our first year. Then going on to our second year, we realized that we'd planned for getaways, fun things to do all the time in the evening or during the weekend. And so the idea came to come up with a platform where rather than just only us doing these experiences, we can allow anyone else to get something fun to do and book for it through our platform and enjoy. So that's how the idea came into life.
So you've been able to transition from a company that you guys thought about while in campus, and right now it's headed towards a better destiny. And what's the defining factor around e-commerce? And there's still the perception of people being not paying over the internet. How do you navigate through these challenges?
Okay, I'd say yes, that's true. In Africa, that's one of the major challenges. People haven't fully embraced online trade. However, there's been a lot of people coming in, the likes of Jumia and other companies like Uber, OLX, that have heavily marketed and educated the market about this. And now that it's working, it gives an opportunity to many more startups who are in the space to be able to use the same platform.
All right.
Yeah.
And if you were to value your company, how much is it worth now, and where do you want to see it in the next, say, 5 years?
Okay, of course, based on the valuation at the Den, with an investment of 7.5 million for 25%, I guess that values us at about 30 million Kenya shillings.
Come again?
I'm saying with the investment that we got using the valuation that we got at the Den, 7.5 million Kenya shillings for 25% gives us a valuation of about 30 million Kenya shillings. And we intend to grow our revenues like 300% in the next year or so. So I feel we'll be headed for quite some good numbers, yeah.
All right. And what's your message really to young entrepreneurs who are starting off out there? Some of them make their first million and they say it's time to go for holiday in Mombasa, Zanzibar, Johannesburg. How do you discipline yourself once you start making the millions?
Okay, so I think it's about patience. So once you really understand what it will take for your business to get to the next level, you really have to be patient and put in the work and the time and the money, or all the resources that you have into your business. What I'd like to urge upcoming entrepreneurs is, number one, to look at the challenges that are facing Africa today and see the solutions that they can create around them. Then number two is, of course, not to be afraid to fail, because you will fail once, fail twice, but the more you fail, the more you learn. And I just urge them to fail first, then they can learn from it and move on